Chosen ones, someone is coming to your door. A surprise will change everything. Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is not small, and if you turn away now, you may miss a blessing that has been prepared for you before you were born. Someone is coming to your door, and this is not random, it is appointed, it is arranged by my own hand, and it carries a shift that will touch every part of your life. I am telling you clearly that the knock you will hear is connected to your prayers, your tears, and the silent nights when you thought nothing was moving for you. Comment, Amen. This means that I have already set in motion an encounter that will break cycles, restore hope, and unlock what has felt delayed. The person approaching your door carries a key you did not know you needed, and this meeting will not be ordinary or casual. It is important that you stay with these words until the end, because I am preparing your heart to receive what is coming without fear, without doubt, and without shrinking back. I do not speak lightly when I say everything can change in one moment under my authority. You have been feeling a stirring inside, a sense that something is near, and that feeling is not your imagination. I have allowed the waiting season to stretch you, so that when the surprise arrives, you will recognize my fingerprints on it. Within the next stretch of your life, a doorbell, a call, or a sudden visit will carry news, opportunity, or reconciliation that you thought was impossible. Before we go further, if you feel this stirring in your spirit, like the video, I want you to understand that this is not about luck or coincidence, because I do not move in accidents. I move in purpose, and you are part of that purpose. The surprise coming to your door is tied to promises I whispered to your heart when no one else believed in you. You are chosen, and when I choose someone, I protect them, guide them, and surround them with favor, even when they cannot see it. There were moments when you felt forgotten, when doors closed in your face and people walked away without explanation. You wondered if you had missed your chance, if you had failed beyond repair, or if I had moved on to someone else. I never left you, and I never withdrew my hand from your life. I was shaping a path that would lead to this very moment, when a knock would signal that the tide is turning. The one who comes to your door may not look like the miracle you expected. They may arrive in a simple way, with an ordinary face and a calm voice. Yet what they carry is extraordinary, because I have breathed upon this connection. This meeting will open conversations that release clarity, direction, and fresh strength into your weary heart. You have carried burdens quietly, smiling in front of others while fighting storms inside. I saw every tear you wiped away before anyone could notice. I heard the prayers you barely had energy to speak. I collected them, and now I am answering in a way that will leave you standing in awe of my timing. Do not let fear convince you to hide when opportunity approaches. Do not let past hurt make you suspicious of the blessing I am sending. I am not sending confusion to your door, I am sending confirmation. I am not sending chaos, I am sending alignment. This surprise will shift relationships, finances, direction, or even your living situation. It may come through an offer, an apology, a partnership, or a revelation that unlocks a new path. Whatever form it takes, know this with certainty: I am behind it. I go before you, and I stand behind you, and I surround you on every side. You are not overlooked in my kingdom. You are not just another face in the crowd. I chose you for a reason, and part of that reason is about to unfold in a way that others will see and recognize. What was hidden will become visible, and what was silent will begin to speak. I need you to prepare your heart by releasing doubt. Doubt has tried to sit at your table and whisper that nothing good lasts for you. That voice is not from me. I am the one who restores, who rebuilds, and who redeems what seemed wasted. When the knock comes, I want you to respond with courage. I want you to remember these words and understand that I already told you this would happen. The surprise is not here to harm you, but to elevate you. It is here to reposition you into a space of growth and blessing. There are people who underestimated you and seasons that tried to shrink you. Those seasons are closing. I am transitioning you into a chapter where you will stand stronger, wiser, and more confident in my presence. The arrival at your door is the signal that the shift has begun. Even now I am working in the heart of the one who is coming. I am stirring them, guiding their steps, and aligning their thoughts. They may not fully understand why they feel drawn to you, but I do. I planted that direction inside them. I am not just changing circumstances, I am changing your perspective. You will look back at this time and realize that the waiting was preparation. I was building endurance inside you, so that when blessing arrived, you would have the strength to sustain it. I have been aligning events quietly, moving pieces in places you could not see, so that when this encounter happens, it will fit perfectly into the plan I designed for you. There were times when you felt stuck in repetition, like every day looked the same, and every effort led back to the same frustration. You questioned whether progress was even possible. What you did not see was that I was building stability under your feet, strengthening your character, deepening your patience, and teaching you to trust me beyond what your eyes could confirm. The surprise at your door is not random excitement, it is the fruit of endurance. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky, because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. I want you to understand something clearly. This is not about instant comfort alone, it is about transformation. The person approaching you carries a piece of the next assignment I have for your life. It may involve collaboration, healing, or restoration. It may involve an opportunity that stretches you beyond your current limits. But I would never stretch you without also supporting you. Some of you have been praying for restoration in relationships. You asked me to soften hearts, to remove misunderstandings, to bring peace where there has been distance. Do not be shocked if the knock at your door is someone who once walked away. I am able to rebuild bridges that pride and pain tried to burn down. I am able to place humility in hearts that once resisted reconciliation. Others have been asking for financial breakthrough. You have been faithful with little, managing what you had with integrity. The surprise may come in the form of a proposal, a contract, a partnership, or an unexpected referral. It may not look flashy, but it will carry growth. I am not only interested in giving you provision, I am interested in giving you sustainability. You must resist the urge to doubt the simplicity of how I move. I often hide greatness inside ordinary moments. A simple conversation can redirect your entire path. A short visit can unlock a long season of increase. A person you once overlooked can become a divine connection that changes your environment. Comment 333. Declare your faith boldly, because faith positions you to receive what I am releasing. You are not waiting in vain. You are not believing in emptiness. You are standing at the edge of fulfillment, even if your surroundings still look unchanged. I also want to speak to the fear that tries to rise when change approaches. Fear whispers that you are not ready. Fear reminds you of past mistakes and missed opportunities. But I am not calling you based on your perfection. I am calling you based on my grace. You have grown more than you realize. The struggles that once overwhelmed you would not break you now. The rejection that once shattered your confidence would not silence you today. I have strengthened you quietly through experiences you thought were setbacks. That growth is why this moment can now arrive. The one coming to your door will sense something different about you. They will feel stability where there was once uncertainty. They will see maturity where there was once hesitation. They may not understand what shaped you, but they will benefit from the strength I built inside you. Do not underestimate the power of timing. If this had come a year ago, you might have mishandled it. If it had come 5 years ago, you might have doubted it. But now, you are positioned to recognize it as my hand. Timing is one of the greatest signs of my involvement. I am not sending chaos disguised as opportunity. I am sending clarity wrapped in surprise. When this person stands before you, you will feel peace underneath the excitement. That peace is my signature. I do not confuse my chosen ones when I move them forward. There are hidden prayers attached to this encounter. Prayers you forgot you prayed, words you whispered in exhaustion, promises you held on to when everyone else told you to let go. I did not forget those words. I stored them, and I am answering them in layers. The surprise will also reveal who truly stands with you. As your circumstances begin to shift, some will celebrate sincerely, and others will distance themselves. Do not be discouraged by those who cannot understand your elevation. I am separating you from environments that no longer match where I am taking you. You may feel unworthy at first. You may question why I chose you for such a shift. Let me remind you that I have always chosen the unlikely. I specialize in lifting those who felt overlooked. Your past does not disqualify you. Your faith qualifies you. I am teaching you to recognize divine moments. Not every knock is from me, but this one will carry alignment. It will not demand that you betray your values. It will not pressure you into compromising your integrity. It will harmonize with the convictions I have placed inside you. As this unfolds, remain humble. Gratitude will protect your blessing. Pride would distort it, but humility will preserve it. Give me the glory when doors open. Acknowledge me when people begin to notice your progress. This shift will not only impact you, it will ripple into your family, your friends, and those connected to your calling. The breakthrough is personal, but the effect is collective. I am using your life as a testimony that patience and trust are never wasted. There were nights when you almost gave up believing something significant could happen for you, yet you held on, even if only by a thread. That thread of faith is stronger than you think. I have been holding the other end the entire time. Prepare yourself mentally and spiritually. Clear space in your schedule. Clear space in your heart. Release bitterness, because bitterness would block the fullness of what I am bringing. Make room for the new chapter that is approaching your doorstep. The person coming is not superior to you, nor are you inferior to them. This is a meeting of purpose. I am aligning strengths and needs so that both of you step into growth. This is not about dependency, it is about divine partnership. Stay watchful, but not anxious, expectant, but not desperate, trusting, but not controlling. When you hold this balance, you allow me to move freely in your circumstances. Remember that I protect what I bless. If I send it, I will guard it. If I open it, I will sustain it. If I connect it, I will strengthen it. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are entering a chapter where evidence of my faithfulness becomes visible. What was once internal belief will become external reality. You will see tangible proof that I was guiding you even when you felt alone. Comment 777. There is a difference between wishing for change and being prepared for change. Many ask me for transformation, but when it approaches, they hesitate because it requires growth. I have been preparing you quietly through small responsibilities and hidden tests. You passed more than you realize. That is why I am confident in what I am sending toward you now. The person who comes may speak words that confirm what I have already whispered to you. They may offer insight that aligns perfectly with the vision I planted in your spirit. Do not dismiss the confirmation as coincidence. I often use people as vessels of clarity. What I tell you in prayer, I sometimes echo through human voices. You have been asking for direction, for a sign that you are not walking in circles. This arrival will carry direction wrapped in simplicity. It will not be loud or dramatic. It will feel natural, almost gentle, yet powerful in its impact. I do not need noise to create miracles. Understand that I am also healing you through this encounter. Some wounds lingered beneath the surface, unspoken and unseen. The right conversation can bring closure. The right connection can restore trust. I am not only interested in advancing you, I am interested in making you whole. Comment 555. Declare your expectation boldly, because expectation opens your heart wider. When you expect goodness from me, you recognize it faster when it arrives. I do not delight in confusing my children. I delight in surprising them with grace. There were disappointments that taught you to guard yourself. You learned to keep your hopes low to avoid heartbreak, but I am lifting your expectation again. I am teaching you that hope anchored in me is never foolish. It is powerful and protected. The surprise at your door may require a decision. It may invite you into a step that feels unfamiliar. Growth often begins where comfort ends. Do not interpret discomfort as danger. Sometimes it is simply the feeling of expansion. I am expanding your capacity to lead, to create, to build, to nurture, or to serve. Whatever your calling carries, this encounter supports it. I do not send random connections. I send strategic alignments. The one approaching you is part of a larger design, unfolding around your life. There will be moments in the coming days when you feel a heightened awareness. You may sense anticipation without knowing why. That awareness is my spirit preparing you. Pay attention to that inner stillness. It is guiding you more than external noise ever could. I also want to warn you gently about distraction. When something significant approaches, distraction often increases. Small problems may try to demand all your focus. Do not let minor issues consume the space meant for major blessings. Keep your vision clear and your priorities aligned. You have been faithful in private. You remained consistent when no one applauded you. You showed integrity when shortcuts were available. I saw it all. The surprise coming to your door is not random favor. It is reward, woven into timing. As this unfolds, remain grounded in gratitude. Gratitude keeps your heart steady and your perspective clear. When you acknowledge me in the small details, you invite me into the larger ones. I want you to feel joy without fear that it will be taken away. This moment will also challenge old narratives about yourself. You once believed you were not qualified, not talented enough, not connected enough. I am rewriting those beliefs. You are equipped because I equipped you. You are capable because I strengthened you. The person arriving may even reflect qualities you prayed for in a friend, mentor, partner, or collaborator. I know the desires you carry. I know the loneliness you endured. I know the longing for someone who understands your vision. I am not indifferent to those desires. I am building something sustainable in your life. Not a short burst of excitement, but a steady path of growth. This encounter is one step in a larger journey. Do not limit its impact to a single moment. Its influence will echo beyond what you can currently imagine. You may look back and realize that what seemed like delay was actually alignment. I was removing what would have interfered with this connection. I was closing doors that would have distracted you from this precise timing. I do not rush what must mature. Comment 999. Speak that declaration as a reminder that I am in control of the unfolding story. Let it ground you when emotions rise. Let it steady you when uncertainty tries to whisper. When the surprise finally stands before you, pause and breathe. Recognize the sacredness of the moment. Not every day carries divine appointments, but this one does. I am weaving purpose into ordinary hours. You are not alone in this transition. I walk beside you through every conversation and every decision that follows. If questions arise in your mind, bring them to me. If excitement feels overwhelming, anchor yourself in my presence. This shift is not just about external success. It is about internal confidence rooted in my love. I want you to step into rooms knowing you are supported by heaven. I want you to carry yourself with quiet assurance, not arrogance, but trust. I am proud of the endurance you have shown. I am pleased with the faith you held on to when evidence was scarce. Now you are entering a season where evidence will begin to match your belief. The one who is coming to your door is part of a restoration process. Restoration does not only replace what was lost, it improves what was broken. I am not giving you back the same fragile structure that once collapsed. I am building something stronger, steadier, and more aligned with your true calling. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. You may wonder how one encounter can shift so much, but I have always worked through moments. A single conversation can redirect a destiny. A single decision can unlock years of growth. When I decide it is time, I do not need a long process to begin transformation. The surprise approaching you carries insight, access, and connection. It may open doors you tried to open on your own without success. It may bring clarity to confusion that has lingered for months. I am tying together loose ends and creating coherence where there was once uncertainty. Comment 222. Let that declaration anchor your belief that nothing in this season is accidental. Every detail has been measured, every step has been ordered, even the waiting was part of the design. You have grown through quiet battles that few people understand. There were internal struggles you never voiced. There were decisions you made that cost you comfort but preserved your integrity. Those choices did not go unnoticed by me. Because you chose integrity, I can trust you with increase. Because you remained faithful, I can release responsibility into your hands. This encounter is not only a blessing, it is an invitation to step higher. I am elevating you carefully, not recklessly. The person who comes may carry information that confirms a direction you were afraid to pursue. They may see potential in you that you minimized. Do not downplay the affirmation you receive. Sometimes I send others to reflect back the strength you forgot you had. You are not stepping into this alone. I have already prepared favor in places you have not visited yet. Conversations will flow easier than before. Resistance will feel lighter. Obstacles that once seemed fixed will begin to shift with surprising ease. I also want you to guard your peace when this unfolds. Not everyone will understand the speed of your progress. Some may question it. Others may try to attach themselves to your growth without sharing your journey. Remain kind, but remain discerning. This surprise will not only affect your external life, it will reshape how you see yourself. Confidence will begin to replace self-doubt. Expectation will begin to replace anxiety. I am renewing your mind along with your circumstances. There were prayers you spoke years ago that felt unanswered. I have not ignored them. Some answers require alignment that only time can create. The arrival at your door is part of that alignment finally coming together. You may feel unprepared at first. You may think you need more training, more resources, more validation. But I would not send this if you were not ready. Trust that the growth you needed has already taken place within you. Comment 1010. Let that declaration remind you that I complete what I begin. I do not start stories that I refuse to finish. Your chapter is advancing, not closing. When the knock comes, receive it with gratitude rather than suspicion. Do not let old wounds interpret new blessings through fear. I am not repeating cycles of pain. I am introducing cycles of increase. This encounter may also require courage. You may need to speak honestly, to step forward boldly, or to accept responsibility that stretches you. Courage is not the absence of nervousness. It is the decision to move forward while trusting me. I am aligning your life with purpose more clearly than ever before. Randomness is fading. Intention is increasing. You will begin to notice how pieces connect in ways that once seemed unrelated. You have carried dreams quietly because you were afraid to speak them aloud. I am bringing those dreams into environments where they can grow. The person approaching you may become part of the soil that nurtures what you once kept hidden. I want you to stay grounded in prayer as this unfolds. Not because danger surrounds you, but because gratitude and wisdom must guide you. When you stay connected to me, your steps remain steady even in new territory. The surprise is not just an event. It is the beginning of a season. Seasons unfold gradually. They require consistency and trust. What starts with a knock may lead to months of collaboration, restoration, or growth that reshape your path. You are not forgotten. You are not delayed beyond repair. You are precisely positioned for what is coming. The timing is intentional. The alignment is deliberate. As you move forward, do not cling to what I am clearly asking you to release. New blessings require open hands. Let go of resentment, comparison, and insecurity. They have no place in the chapter I am opening for you. You will soon see how this moment connects to other promises I gave you. Threads that once seemed separate will weave together into a pattern of faithfulness. You will understand that I was never silent. I was orchestrating. The one approaching your door is stepping into a version of you that is refined. You are not as fragile as you once were. You are not as easily shaken. The storms you survived built structure inside you. That structure is what will sustain what I am about to release. This surprise will not only change your situation, it will expose your readiness. You will notice that you respond differently than you would have years ago. Where you once hesitated, you will now step forward. Where you once doubted your worth, you will now stand with calm confidence. I have been teaching you discernment. Not every opportunity is from me, but this one will carry peace. Pay attention to that peace. It will settle in your chest like steady breathing. It will not rush you into fear or pressure you into confusion. Comment 1515. Let that declaration settle into your spirit as confirmation that you trust my timing. I do not bring disruption without direction. I do not send surprise without purpose. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. The arrival at your door may also challenge how you see your future. You have built plans around survival. I am now inviting you to build plans around growth. There is a difference between preparing to endure and preparing to thrive. You were faithful in survival mode. You managed with little. You stretched what you had. You kept going when others would have stopped. Now, I am shifting you into expansion mode. Expansion requires vision, not just endurance. The person who comes may carry vision that aligns with yours. They may speak possibilities that ignite something you buried under responsibility and routine. Do not silence that spark. I am reigniting passion that discouragement tried to extinguish. I also want you to remain anchored in humility. When change begins to unfold quickly, pride tries to attach itself. Pride would distort your clarity. Humility will keep you aligned with my voice. This encounter may lead to new environments, new rooms, new conversations. You may find yourself in spaces you once felt unqualified to enter. Remember who sent you there. I am the one who opens doors that human effort could not force. There were times when rejection made you feel small. You interpreted closed doors as proof that you were not enough.